Hello my friends, this is Moonday Faery, and today I thought I'm gonna make a short and sweet, well hopefully short and sweet video, just simply titled "What are you ignoring right now?" especially since it's a timeless card reading. It could be like you could watch it anytime you want and it will still be give you some ideas, hopefully. I'm very sorry if I sound a bit odd in this video, but I've got this really bad hay fever and I've got a fever, like proper fever, my nose is blocked, just everything, so I might sound a little bit odd, which is another reason why I didn't want to make like a super long, complicated video. I thought something like that would be much better. So the first thing I also want to say is that thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed, who has liked. At the moment that I'm filming this video, there is literally just 702 subscribers, so thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed. This means so much to me, you have no idea. And I'm really thankful, so thank you once again. What else? What I also wanted to mention is that this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with you, so just take whatever does resonate with you and leave the rest. If you are new to this kind of readings, I'll quickly explain how does it work. So we've got 4 groups of cards, group 1, 2, 3 and 4. Oops. And you intuitively choose one group of cards. If you want to pause this video right now, then it's fine, you can do it, you can meditate on your choice, you can just think more deeply and just choose one group, and this is hopefully gonna give you the answer to your question, which is once again, what are you ignoring right now? Okay, so I think without any further ado, let's just start with the video. By the way, all the timestamps are going to be in the description box down below, so you can just go straight to your reading. So thank you once again. Okay, group number 1, I hope you're doing well. So once again, the question for today's reading is, what are you ignoring right now? So I've got 3 tarot cards and 2 extra cards that are going to give me a little bit more insight into the situation. So they are either going to show us what else are you ignoring, or they are going to give you some kind of a solution or advice for that. So let's just start. Oh yeah, once again, this is general reading. Not everything is going to resonate with you, so take whatever does and leave the rest. Alright, so let's just start. Okay, I just don't read reversals, by the way, so that's why I'm just changing the cards around. Okay. Group number 1, there is a few things you're ignoring right now. I feel like you, or at least most of you, are very stubborn people. The card, especially of the 3 of Swords, is showing me that you are at the moment ignoring or choose not to see something very important, some kind of a truth that might be very painful to you for some reason, and you just simply don't want to see that. You know it's happening, and you know it's there, and you know it's breaking your heart. By the way, it doesn't have to be related to romantic relationships or anything like that. It could be anything. So yeah, you feel like you know it's breaking your heart, but you don't want to see that. You don't want to acknowledge that something is really wrong. Something is really not right. Something, whatever is going on, is just too painful for you, and you choose not to see that, and you pretend that it doesn't exist. And this is, I don't even know what to say, because you know it's wrong, and if you know it's wrong and you choose not to do anything about it, then you're hurting yourself even more. So it would be so much better for you to just acknowledge that and just just see what you can do in this situation. If maybe this is the best time to take a step back and just leave whatever is not serving you at the moment, whether it's a romantic relationship or anything else, because it could be linked to anything else. What else I'm also seeing, what are you ignoring right now, is the fact that that how to say that well. Okay, so what I'm saying is that at the moment you're almost ready to give up with something. You're almost ready to give up, because the Nine of Wands is, to me, especially in that situation when we're asking the cards what are you ignoring, it shows me that you're ready to give up on something. And it is like you're like so close, you're that close to achieve that, but you are ready to give up. For some of you especially, you're ready to give up on that. You have been fighting, to me you have been fighting for that for so long, and maybe you start to see that it doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't really you put too much effort into that and you don't really see the results. This is what I'm getting. Because the message repeating in my head right now is give up, give up, give up, give up. I'm not really sure how to read that, but I think it has to do with the Magician over here. Because Magician in general is a card that shows you can do it. You've got all the resources to do it. You just need to do it. This is it. You've got everything you need to achieve something. You've got everything you need to achieve that success, to make your wishes come true. You just need to put a little bit of effort and work into that. So, okay, so it makes sense to me now. So I think you are not seeing, or you are ignoring right now, that you are that close to achieving that success. You are very close to winning something. You're very close to getting that thing done, and you've got everything you need. You've got the whole universe backing you. You've got universe has got your back in that case, but you are not seeing that. You're not ignoring that. You're ready to give up, even though you just need a tiny little bit more. You just need this small little push, and you're gonna be there. You're gonna be able to achieve that. Because I feel like whatever the situation is you're asking about or you're thinking about right now, don't give up. Because it is difficult. It is difficult. Yes, it's hard. You might be exhausted, you might be tired, but there is this like literally one push and you will be able to complete whatever that was, whatever that is. Because everything is there for you, and you can do it. Because also the Magician speaks about, this is the card that speaks about you, one person. I am. This is literally the Magician's mantra. So I feel like you can do it, but you need to remember you can probably only count on yourself. Don't ask other people for help. They will either not help you, or I don't know, they won't be able to help you, most probably. So you can only do it yourself, but don't ignore that. Don't let it go. You can do it. You can literally do it. It literally just needs one push and you will be there. Because you've got everything. Like, if you believe in the law of attraction, this is, to me, this is what the magician is about. Like, the universe is giving you everything, you just need to use the resources. Okay, so this is what I'm getting from the tarot cards. Let's see what else the oracle cards can say. That retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. To me, this could be linked to either this card or this, when I said you can't really count on other people, you will do it just yourself. Or it could be connected to that. You know, if this situation I've been talking about at first is linked to another person, then, you know, I feel like this is the right time to just realize it's the best time to leave. It's the best time to at least have a break, at least have a pause. If that is about the romantic relationship, maybe it's not been going well for some time and you have been kind of ignoring that the person was hurting you, maybe, or they were just not right for you, but you still cling onto them or onto the idea of your relationship, and it's not healthy for you. So I think this card is literally advising you that, you know, it's the best time to at least take this moment and rethink the whole situation. Okay, and the last card, we've got the Helper of Abundance. So I never know with this card which is the Guardian Angel tarot cards. I always forget whether the helpers are the knights or the pages, but I'm just going to read you the description. Although you have a lot to do, it's important that you get organized first. Once planning is complete, you can roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your guardian angels surround you and are ready to help out. This card also indicates a very loving, kind and loyal friend. Someone with a big heart, a quick wit and endless patience. That person could be you. And to me, it is beautifully linked to what I said about this, you know, that you can do it, you know, you can achieve whatever you want, because you know, you just need a little push and you'll get there. I don't feel like for some reason, you know, it might resonate for some of you, but I don't feel like this is about someone else helping you, like when it's talking about this friend, but I feel like you might be able to help other people, especially right now at the moment. You might be not seeing or choosing, once again, not to see your friend's difficult situation, and you know, maybe it is the right time to actually speak to them about something, and maybe you'll be able to help, you never know. Okay, so I really hope that was helpful to you guys, and thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, to like, and to leave me a comment. I read all of your comments. I promise you I don't reply to everything, but I do read every single comment. So thank you so much once again, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello group number 2, I hope you're doing well. So today we're going to be answering to the question, which is, once again, what are you ignoring right now? So for that, I've got 3 tarot cards and I've got 2 oracle cards that are going to help me to get more insight into the situation, and they will either give extra advice or they will show what else are you ignoring or not seeing right now. So once again, this is a general reading, not everything is going to resonate with you, so take whatever does and leave the rest. Okay, so let's get started. So we've got 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords and 2 of Cups. All right. Okay. So what are you ignoring right now? What are you not seeing right now? There is 2 possibilities, especially with the 6 of Pentacles card. So one possibility is going to resonate with some of you, and the other possibility is probably going to resonate with the other ones of you. um, so the first possibility is that you don't see, or you ignore, or you choose not to see that you need help. And I feel like there is someone trying to reach out to you, and someone is trying very hard to give you that help, and you still ignore it. You don't want to take that, like, you don't want to get help from that person. You don't want to listen to the advice. You don't want to like take the goods they're offering you. I don't know why. I feel like with the Ace of Swords, you might be someone who is very stubborn. I had similar feeling with the previous group, when I felt like with one of the situations someone is very stubborn. But I feel like in this case as well, you might be very stubborn. You don't want to take that help, and you are just literally choosing not to see that they're trying to offer you that, or you just, you know, they're trying so hard to reach out to you, but you still decide not to see that, just ignore that. And I feel like this help is very meaningful, and it's very important in your situation right now, whatever that help is, whether it's a material help, emotional support, anything like that. I feel like this is something very important, and you just don't want to see that because you feel like you've got this pride, you know, but you've got this pride, but that is not allowing you to get help from other people, to accept help. Like I said, any kind of help, because it could be anything. For some of you, however, I'm seeing that it's kind of the opposite. So someone really needs your support, and you choose not to do it. You know, maybe they are telling you, you know, that something is not going right in their lives at the moment, you know, whatever that is. Once again, it could be material situation or emotional situation, you know, but I feel like they're telling you about their problems, and you just change the subject. You don't want to hear about it. You don't want to listen to that. I feel like, you know, you might be thinking that, you know, you don't tell them that, but you might be thinking like, oh, well, it's your own fault. You're in this situation, so why would I be the one helping you right now? Why would I be the one reaching out to you? Why don't you ask someone else? Why don't you go to someone else, you know, and tell them about it? Why are you coming to me? You don't tell them that, I feel like, but this is what you think. And you know, you just literally choose not to help them. It's not that you cannot, because I feel like you can, and it's not a problem for you, but you're not willing to do that. But like I said, it's going to only resonate to some of you, so it's not for everyone. What else I'm seeing? I'm seeing Two of Cups, and for some reason in that case, I feel like this Two of Cups is about the romantic partnership you've got with someone. I feel like it could be a twin flame. Okay, I just wanted to make a quick explanation. Twin flames to me are different from soulmates or ultimate soulmates or any other kind of connection. Twin flame is basically someone who is kind of identical to you. It's like extremely similar when it comes to their character, and they are like your, literally almost like your twin, you know, like you share the same morals, you have the same ideas, you have most probably same or very similar goals in your life, so you guys are pretty much the same. Like you're almost when it comes to your characters, you're almost like copies of yourselves. So to me, this is what a twin flame is. But this is me. One day I might actually make a video about that, but we'll see. So I feel like you might not see them, or you don't want to see them. I feel like there is a massive potential for something going on, you know, a very romantic relationship with a twin flame, but you are choosing not to see them. I don't know why. I feel like it once again is about being stubborn for some reason. You just don't want to acknowledge that. Maybe you have a different type, or maybe you think like this is silly idea, or this is stupid idea, or anything, you know. I feel like could be anything, but this is definitely what I'm getting in my head. I'm getting a message all the time, twin flame. So I feel like that is very important. What else can I say about it? For some reason, you just don't want to acknowledge that. You know it's them, but you don't like the whole idea of that it's them. If that makes any sense. Maybe you have a different type. Like, you know, you kind of think, yeah, they would have been perfect for me if they were only, I don't know, taller, shorter, you know what I'm saying, they're brunette or blonde, or I don't know, anything like that, you know. If they had maybe blue eyes or green eyes or brown eyes, that would have been perfect for me. But I feel like this is it. I don't know, I'm getting also a message of emotional immaturity. But I feel like it's linked to you, that for some reason some of you are emotionally immature. That's why you don't want to see that, and that's why you're not allowing yourself to be happy. Because I feel like that person would have given you like so much joy and happiness in your life, and they would bring out so much good in you, and vice versa, you do the same for them. But I'm getting that some of you are just emotionally immature, and you don't want to see something. You choose not to see that. Okay, I'm starting to confuse you, I feel like. So let me just move from the tarot cards and let me go to the oracle cards. So let's see what else. See, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. What did I just say? What did I just say? Like, this is it, you know, this is a perfect union, because the Two of Cups speaks about a union, a partnership, and to me it is the indication of twin flame relationship. And damn it. You know, sometimes it's so silly when you like talk about something and then you pull another card and it's just like literally like, this is what I just said. So I feel like you need to give yourself a chance to be happy. Because, okay, so if you are not in the relationship, I feel like, you know, like I said, this person is your twin flame, but you choose not to do anything about it. Or for those of you who are in a relationship with your twin flames, I feel like you're not giving it a chance to reach its full potential. Something is blocking you, and I feel like it's you yourself that is blocking this whole relationship. It's you've got some blocks and you need to get rid of them. It's not easy, but I feel like you need to let your partner reach out to you. You know, you need to accept their hand, because they're not trying to hurt you. They're just trying to be helpful and to understand you. But you're stubborn. You're so stubborn that you don't let them do that. And what else? Okay, we've got the Ace of Action. So this is the Ace of Wands in traditional tarot. So we've got two aces. This Cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action, and if you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's also a great time to start a new business. Have confidence in your abilities. So yeah, we've got the Ace of Swords here and the Ace of Wands here. So this is the great time for any type of new beginnings. You know, to me, this is advice to you. Like, if you want to start something new, just start it. Just don't think twice about it. Just don't think too much about it. Just go for it. Just like the Ace of Swords, be bold. Be bold about it, you know. Just do it. Take the action. Because you can achieve whatever you want. And you can just, you know, you can do it. You can just do it. Maybe with the help of your twin flame, you know. And maybe with the help of that person resources that is trying to help you, or the other way, maybe you can do it by helping the other person that needs help, you know. But anyways, it's a really great time to start new things for you. Okay, so this is it. I hope that was helpful, and please subscribe if you haven't yet, and like, comment. I read all the comments, I promise. I don't reply to all of them, but I do read them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello group number 3, I hope you're doing well. So today we are going to be answering to the question, which is what are you ignoring right now? So once again, let me start from the fact that this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with you, so take whatever does resonate with you and leave the rest. So for today's reading, I've got 3 tarot cards and I've got 2 oracle cards that are either going to show what else you're ignoring, or they're going to give us some kind of advice. But anyways, they'll give me just more insight into the situation. So let's see, what are you ignoring or choosing not to see? Got the Empress, 4 of Swords, and we've got 5 of Swords. Wow. Okay. Seeing the Empress card, the first thing in my head that like literally I just popped up was the word laziness. I don't know if that's gonna make sense to... No, it's definitely gonna make sense to some of you, not everyone, but to some of you. But I'm getting a few words, which is like laziness, boldness, I mean the excess boldness, luxury, but the luxury you probably cannot afford at the moment. So overspending, overindulging. So pretty much negative traits of the Empress. So for some of you, yeah, I feel like you are overdoing some things, but you pretend you don't see that, you know. Maybe for some of you it could be linked to your finances, obviously. So, you know, maybe you're overusing your credit card, let's say, or you're spending the money that you don't really have, you know. Maybe that money could have been spent more wisely. This is what I'm getting, but you are spending the money that you don't have. Maybe you're spending the money of someone else. Maybe you're spending your spouse's money. I'm getting also shopaholism. So for some of you it could be also that, which is like buying too much and buying things that are not, they're completely unnecessary and you don't need them. It's just you're buying them on a whim. So this is what I'm getting from from this card. These are the messages I'm getting from this card. I feel like because it is the Four of Swords to it, I'm getting so much laziness for some reason, and just, you know, like, quotes, laying down and smelling pretty. So, you know, I feel like you should be, some of you obviously, because once again, this is not going to resonate with everyone, but I feel like some of you should actually move their butts and start doing something, but you choose not to do that. And I feel like I'm getting the message like, oh, I'm so tired, but it's not that you're actually tired, but you're just telling other people that you're so tired you can't really make yourself to do anything. And this is a very dangerous situation. This is what I'm getting, like, you see that there are other people around you that are not happy with that kind of lifestyle, but you still do it. Like, you don't want to give a damn about it. You just pretend you don't see their complaints about it, or you just don't want to see that, you know, they're quite upset and angry with that. They don't like it. They just don't accept it, but because you just seem not to care about it completely. You're kind of like, well, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and nobody else is gonna tell me what to do with my resources. They are not even really yours. And I've got this Five of Swords here as well, and to me the Five of Swords is always about the victory that has not been achieved with, like, moral standards, you know. This is a victory that is kind of unfair, and this is a not deserved victory. This is a victory achieved through some kind of a trickery, and wow. And I feel like some of you just choose not to see the fact that whatever you're doing, it's hurting other people, and it's very upsetting for them. I also feel that for some of you, I just got that message, for some of you, you could be the third person in the relationship. You know about it, and you don't mind the fact that you might be, I don't want to say ruining, but you might be well, yeah, I think I'm just gonna be brutally honest and just say you might be ruining the other person's family. You're like, you really don't mind being that mistress, let's say, and you really don't mind other people knowing about it. You are kind of you're kind of proud of that, you know, and you wouldn't mind to go to that person's legal partner and just confront them about it and just tell them, well, hi, I'm sleeping with your husband, or I'm sleeping with your wife, you know, or something like that. Because I feel like you're very proud of this, even though it's so upsetting and it's hurting others. I don't know what else to say about that. I'm very sorry. I really don't know what else I can say about it. Let me just move on to the oracle cards. So we've got, let this friend help you. Ask for and accept support from others. I feel like someone is trying to either get you out of that situation, or is obviously trying to help you get out of the situation, but you don't want to acknowledge that. You're happy in what are you doing. I mean, if you believe in karma, then you know this is coming back to you, whatever good or whatever wrong you've done to other people, it is going to come back to you. And there are people who really want to help you. They see your wrongdoing and they're trying to bring you back to the right path. But for you, it's just so easy to be like this, to stay in this situation. Wow, okay, let me see what the other card is gonna say. Successful completion. Okay, so we've got the World card. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you'll begin a new journey, but for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. So maybe you will finally, hopefully, because to me this is the advice. Realize what are you doing, end that, because the World, the card number 21 in tarot, is the last card of the major arcana, and then it's going back to the full, so the journey starts again. So to me, the advice that I want to give you from the card is that whatever you're doing and you know it's morally wrong, please stop that. Please let this cycle be completed so you can start anew, because you can still fix that. And I feel like you can still fix whatever you've been doing wrong to yourself and to others, and you can start anew as a new person with and lead the life that is just right, you know. Just you can be righteous again, you can be back on this right track. I just hope that this is just a phase in your life, that, you know, it's just because you're not emotionally mature yet. This is why you're doing this, because it doesn't matter how old are you, it's emotional maturity is completely different thing. So I just hope you're not really emotionally mature yet, and this is why you've been doing these things. But I hope that someone, most probably the friend, that friend will open your eyes and help you see that, you know, what you're doing is just not right, and it's the time to stop that, and it's the time to start a completely new life. Okay, this has been a little bit difficult, I'm not gonna lie, but I hope it did help you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Give me likes, give me some comments. I read all of your comments. I don't always reply to them, but I read them all, I promise. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello group number 4, I hope you're doing well. So in today's reading we're going to answer our question, which is, what are you ignoring or choosing not to see right now? And for that I've got 3 tarot cards and 2 oracle cards that are either going to give us another thing that you're ignoring, or they are going to be a piece of advice for you. So once again, this is a general reading, so it means it's not going to resonate with all of you, so take whatever does resonate with you and simply leave the rest. Yeah, so let's just start. So what are you ignoring, right? Okay, we've got the Emperor. Interesting, in the previous group I had the Empress, 7 of Swords, and the Lovers. Oh gosh, it is a little bit similar to the previous group. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit similar. Not everything, but a little bit similar. So, some of you are the 3rd person in the relationship, and you know that, and you don't really have a problem with that. However, This is the different. This is what is different from the previous group. If you're in this kind of relationship, you want them just for yourself. You're not just happy by being the third person, the mistress or whatever. You want them for yourself. You want to steal them away, like almost literally with this card especially. You want to steal that person away from the spouse, from, you know, their wife or husband or partner in general, because you feel so bold about it. You know, you feel like that other person don't deserve your lover, that you would be the only one for them, that they should stay with you, you know, that nobody else should be able to get them, that they only belong to you. And you might be a little bit possessive about that. So that is one. However, for some of you, I'm seeing a completely different scenario. For some of you, I feel like you're very possessive of your partner. And this is where the Emperor goes wrong. This is what I can say. Especially if you're in a relationship, obviously, you're very possessive of your partner. You want to rule over them. You want to make decisions for them as well. You want them to be asking you for permission for things, you know. Even like the smallest things, you want to make a decision about that. Because you feel like they're kind of your property almost. That you've got them, you know, you've got them and you're like their owner. But you need to be really careful with that, especially with this scenario, because you know, if someone is trying to make their partner very submissive and dependent on them, they just might sneak away one day and never return. Honestly, this is all I'm getting from the tarot cards now. My head is completely empty now. I don't know what else I can say. So let me move on to the oracle cards. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Huh. So whichever scenario resonates with you, whether it was the first scenario or your second scenario, is that that person is your soulmate. But soulmate to me is, we have more than one soulmate. This is not your ultimate soulmate. Could be because there is Lover's card, but I don't think with that scenario, with the rest we've got here, this is your ultimate soulmate. This is one of your soulmates on this earth, and I feel like there is a lesson to be learned from that relationship you are in, whichever scenario it is. Once again, I'm getting the word respect, and I feel like you don't treat them with respect. You just want them because you want to own them, but I see the lack of respect for them as a human being. I'm not saying that, oh, you're, I don't know, like kicking them or whatever. It's not that. Sometimes, you know, the lack of respect doesn't mean you have to spit like on someone to show them the lack of respect. Sometimes it could be, just like I said, trying to make the other one very submissive, and, you know, making the decisions for them even if they're like against something. This is the lack of respect as well. So please treat your soulmate with the respect, because I feel like this is what is lacking. Okay, and the last card, let's see. We've got the Healer of Emotion. This is a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You might feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to care for yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is a kind, tender-hearted, loving and trustworthy friend. For some reason, I don't think it is related to you. I feel like this is related to this other person. That they're trying so hard to please you, and they're trying, you know, they're trying to be so loving, and they are trustworthy and everything, and it's just that they don't have that respect they need. Because this reading would have been so beautiful if I didn't see the other cards the way I saw them. Because if we've got the Lovers, we've got Soulmate, we've got the Healer of Emotion, it's all the great things. It's just that you don't want to see that because you are the Emperor that has gone wrong, whatever the scenario is. You're stubborn, you don't want to see that, you don't want to acknowledge that. You prefer to lead someone on, you prefer to make the decisions for them, you prefer to rule over them. Just slow down and think about your behavior a little bit. Because what are you doing is just not nice to that other person. I do see that you care for them, but you need to learn how to show that, how to express that in the right way, because this way is completely wrong. Okay, another difficult group. Okay, I hope that was at least somewhat helpful to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and give me some likes. Leave a comment. I always read your comments. I don't reply to all of them, but I always read all of my comments. And thank you so much for being here once again, and I will see you in the next one.